What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's a boy Jake Up, and today we're gonna be back testing the previous week with y'all. I'm gonna be showing y'all the process that I took. You know what I'm saying? That took me to taking these trades and stuff like that, and just showing y'all everything that I did. And if y'all wanna see more videos like this, where I back test my whole week and the trades that I took, just hit the like button, subscribe, and leave some comments and share this video with y'all friends, whatever. And yeah, man, without wasting y'all time, let's get into the video. So here, as y'all can see, we are looking at Euro USD, and for my analysis, I always start from the daily time frame. And from the daily time frame, we can see that price been going up for days. It took our liquidity over here, and it's been going up. So I'm pretty much bullish here. And if we go over to GBP, JPY, GBP USD, we can see that we have price going down, taking out this hot low right here. Some people would say it's a change in market structure. It's a shift in market structure, you know. And we left some space here, imbalance. And if we go to DXY, we can see that price is basically going up. Took our liquidity here, went up, and it's still down. As y'all can see, this market structure is still down, but it's kind of like wanting to turn bullish a little bit. So on this day, I'm pretty much bearish on DXY and bullish on Euro and GBP USD. So if we go over to Euro USD and we go to the 1 hourly time frame, we can see that price been going down, and we can see this pattern, right, been going down, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And this is, all of this is liquidity, right? Above these highs, it's liquidity, right? Above these highs is liquidity right here. Okay, so we have to target that liquidity. And now what we're about to do is we're about to go over to the 15 just to see how it's looking like. And we mark our London session start over here, and then we go over to the 5-minute time frame, and we start our replay. So if price breaks above this high right here, I'm pretty much going into buys, right? So I'm gonna put buy stop right here, stop loss below, and then my target is anywhere from 2R. It's safe to target 2R. You're gonna have a positive expectancy. So I back tested this strategy, so I know how it works. Like, so if you want to make money with this, you want to target at least 2R, you know, or more. So for me, 2R is good. You could go 3%, 3R too. You can go 4R, whatever you want to target. You know, so for me, my target was about this level right here. Right here, that was my target. Okay, so at being said, we go over to the 5 minute, and we just said this is our target, which will be a 1 to 12, which is a lot. So you have to be actually brave to target these highs. You have to actually be strong hearted, right? So why are we targeting these highs? We could target this high this week over here, but I'm targeting the body right here, the claws of the body, the bodies. That's what you want to target, right? Not the wicks, because the liquidity also rests above the bodies. Price could come here and start going down. We could come here and also start going down. This is also important. This is a bearish order block, kind of. So this is also important to target, to see if price come over here. You might want to do something. All right. Now, going up back to the 5 minute, you want to put a buy stop over here. So we put a buy stop over here, we place an order, and basically a stop order, and we targeting, we're risking about, no, it's too much, hold on, we place an order, we're risking about 1% stop order, and yep. So let's see how it goes. So because I traded this week, I know how the trade is gonna go, right? So let's just let's go. Let's see how it goes. So as y'all can see, price pretty much went 2 to 3% over here. That was literally 3%. Right? That was, yes, that was 3%. So that was over 3%, 3.64%. So you could target at 2% over here. Okay, 2%, 4%. But you know my target, right? So that being said, let's keep going. Let's see how it goes. It actually went up. Okay. So if you can, as you can see, if you look at here, you can see that price went to 5R. So you could have made 5% on this trade easily. Okay, easily. So we keep going. And then it's the next day, so we go on. So this was for Monday, so we go over to the next. We gotta go to the London session basically. So if y'all can see clearly, before we go over to the London session, you can see that price literally came into the body of this bearish candle, which is pretty much a bearish order block type thing. We could say that, right? People could look at it as a bearish order block. Or you could say here is the bearish order block. Some people look at it as that, but you could look at it in any way that you want, right? But I kind of see it as a bearish order block, so you could be taking profit over here in this line. That's 1 to 6.54. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of return. So that's the trade, man. But me, Personally, I was holding this trade till this highs right here. Okay, now back to the 5 minute. We gotta go to the landing session, to the start of the landing session. So if we look at here carefully, we see that this is the start of the landing session. And if we go over to our daily, first of all, we go over to the calendar, and it basically your trading day. There was some news, and it was not a bank holiday, so it's tradable. We could trade that on that day. Now, if you look at the daily, you can see that it's pretty much up, right? If you look at DXY as well, we can pretty much see that it's going up as well. No, it's going down, my bad. It's going down, right? And JPY, GPUSD is pretty much having to cover all this area right here of imbalance. If we go back to Euro, we'll see that we have to go up, right? I'm looking for buys in Euro. So on the hourly time frame, we can see that we've been going up, but we still have a lot of areas to go to. Right, so I'm still looking for buys, and we go over to the 5 minute. We can pretty much buy from this place. Wait, hold on. So this is the start of the landing. So if we look here, we can see that price made a gap here and FG. So let's see how it goes. So price went up, it broke this high here in the 5 minute, broke another high over here. So pretty much convenience to go in on a buy. Stop loss below here and targeting these highs that I talked about. Right, you could target 2%, you could target 3%, 2% being the minimum. So we enter the trade using market order, and boom, see how it goes. This is Tuesday out. This is the Tuesday trade, and you can see it's pretty much going up a little bit. So you want it to be high. We can see a reaction. Price going down. So let's fast forward this, to be honest. It's too slow. As y'all can see, price is going down. Going up. You went up, as y'all can see. Pretty much went up here. Now look though, you could pretty much target doing 2% here. Okay, see how if it would have hit 2%. So this is Tuesday, it's the end of Tuesday. So we about to fast forward this. Wait. Fast forward this to the next London session, pretty much. So we wait. So if y'all can see, we're on to the next London session, and basically price is about to hit our stop losses, and price never went to 2%. Okay, so what we about to do here is we about to mark the start of the London. We want to make sure that we buy at the start or below or above, depending on the situation. So on the daily, first of all, we go onto the calendar, and if we look at the calendar on Wednesday, it was basically a trading day, and on the daily, price is going up. But look at the reaction here. It's reacting from here, so we gotta be careful. Okay, we have to be careful. We have to look out for this. And if we go over to GBP USD, we can pretty much see that price, this previous bullish candle was not strong. It was showing signs of bearishness, so pretty much shows GBP USD is about to go down. If we go to DXY, price is about to go up, but either way the structure is still bearish. But if we look at here, we can see price violating the previous daily high, as y'all can see over here. So when we go to your USD, we have to keep that in mind. So I was looking for buys anyways. So if we look at the buy, if we look at it, alright. So that being said, we wanna look for buy, right? If we enter a buy right here, so we in two trades currently, holding two trades currently, and let's pretty much see how it goes, man. Okay, so if we look, we're looking to target basically 3R on this trade. Okay, here, so we place an order, market order, and we say, and pretty much the reason why I'm entering this trade is very simple. Price went down, took out liquidity on these previous two lows, created this intermediate low here, violated this high right here, created an average here. So we're pretty much entering based on that. Okay, entering the trade based on that. So we about to press the buy button, see how it goes. So if y'all can see, I just lost this trade, which is no biggie. But if you look at the daily, which is one thing that's so important, we can see that price is going down, right? Price created this intermediate high, low to one side, low on the other side. So it's showing signs of going down. Okay, so we don't like that, and we shouldn't take any more trades. Okay, if price violates the last day's low, we should deal like this. We shouldn't be taking more trades. So I just got out of my 2 trades. I just stop loss receipt on 2 trades, so I'm down for the week 2%. And we have another trade with 2R in unrealized profit. So let's see how it goes, to be honest. So we fast forward this to just see how it goes. So that being said, we are down 3R for the week. We lost 3 trades in a row. Okay, so and that's fine. That is fine. Now that is it for Wednesday. This was Wednesday. Y'all can see that was it for Wednesday. After like Euro was going bearish, GPSD was bearish, and DXY was bullish. Okay, so I just stayed out and just try to see more confirmation of price, moving from being bearish to being bullish. So we just go over to the next day. So we on Thursday. Okay, so if you look at Thursday, it was pretty much a day where I didn't want to trade because price was structurally, price is bullish, but look at this. It looks like price wants to change its direction. So to be honest, I just stayed out because I wasn't sure. So I stayed out, and yeah, and we just waited on Thursday. I didn't trade at all. Now if we're looking at this, we changed to be bearish, to being bearish, and we got an imbalance here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting price to kind of go up here, but at the same time, I don't want to look for buys because market structure is clearly bearish. So what do? I stay out. On Friday, I also stayed out. I didn't take a trade at all. I stayed out on Friday. I didn't take a trade at all. So yeah, I'm just chilling. So Friday there were no trades. Thursday there were no trades. I only traded on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay, and we was down 3R for the week, basically. And another thing is y'all can see on the Monday trade, we could have basically made pretty much 6.54R in on Tuesday and Wednesday. Probably lost like 2 trades, which would bring us down to 4%. So these are my results according to how I trade, how I plan my trades. These are my results. But if you're watching this, you don't have to hold to my targets. Sometimes you might hold for 2%, sometimes you might go for 3%. And if you did, you would have had a profitable week. Okay, so I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. And if y'all enjoyed this video, man, please like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.